Hey everybody, how's it going? So we're here today to review the Yeti Roadie 15. Um, this is the Yeti 65 underneath it. Yeah, let's get right into it. So let's look at the old style handles first of all. You kind of pull down on them, pull out, pull down to put them back on. Pretty cool. The newer style ones, which I like, you hook under and push down. It's more of a latch than a cord style system, but I like them both. They both work good. Great coolers. Yeti makes great products. We all know that. Everyone's wondering about these coolers, wondering about the straps, the lock ports, which I don't have yet. I'd like to get one. Yeah. I'd also like to get a 35. That'd be a better comparison compared to the big 65, but these are the two I have. So let's get right into the locking system. So everyone's wondering, do the normal Yeti cooler locks work on the 15? Yes, they do. This is how I set it up. So this is how the strap works. Nice strap. I like the strap. Has a handle. I have it set on the lowest setting. You can put it over your shoulder. You can hand carry it like I do. Has a nice soft material on the bottom of it. The strap comes right off, clicks right off there. Put it back on. Clicks back on, and it pivots as you move side to side. You know, it doesn't really move a whole lot when you're using it. And it also has another slot over here for the lock. So the locks do work. They do work on here. I have mine on here. I mean, it kind of limits how much the strap can pivot, but I mean, it doesn't bump into it when you move it back and forth. It doesn't put tension on it. It doesn't inflict any harm to it. I mean, it's fine. If anything, it locks it to there. I mean, you're saving your strap. I hooked this strap, the lock, through the plastic strap on here. The strap mounts here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, so that's kind of how it works out. And when I haul this Roadie 15 on my Harley, I take the strap off. I take this cooler lock mount off of this 65. I put it on the other side, this 15. There's not a whole lot of places to strap on these Yetis. You know that the 65 has these strap hooks that help. You know, it takes a little bit more to strap this, but there's not a whole lot. Kind of why I'd like to get the port maybe, but anyways, I put the other one on the other side and I strap it that way. Strap it to the back of my bike. I hook it to my sissy bar with my locks and my things. You know, it works out great that way. It's a great cooler, guys. I've had all the lunch boxes in the construction, dude. This is my everyday lunch box. I've had Coleman soft coolers, hard coolers, the whole 9 yards. The Roadie 24 actually doesn't have a drain plug. I like that the 15 does. Works great. Drains well. From what I've noticed so far. You know, the 65 also obviously has a drain plug. We can compare. So, cool thing about both of these drain plugs, you don't have to take them all the way out for the water to drain. The water will just unscrew it a little bit, and the water will trickle out of there. That's typically what I do because there's not a strap, a cord that attaches these things to the Yetis, so you don't want to lose these guys. But as you can see, totally different drain plugs. totally different threads. I'm not sure if all Yetis are different, the different sizes are different drain plugs. I'm not sure. Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me out there? But I love that it has a drain plug. I run ice in this thing. You know, or construction. Need a good cooler. Working out in the heat, working out in the elements. This is the best cooler you can get. I mean, Yeti holds their name for being that. So let's open this thing up. So I got the Yeti basket with the Yeti.com. Ordered the basket, love it. When the Yeti ice isn't in there, you can put, when the Yeti ice isn't in the bottom of it, you can put two 16-ounce cans. I'm not sure what you can do. You can probably only put a 12-ounce can with the Yeti ice in the bottom, but what I do is I put my Yeti ice in the bottom of this thing. I put my cold drinks out of the fridge in here. From the gas station, out of the fridge at the gas station, whatever you do. You put your cold stuff down here, your wet stuff. You get a bag of ice from the gas station, the smallest bag. You fill this thing up with your cold goods. You put your dry goods in the basket, 2 sandwiches, whatever. You know, you could put your chips above, not put so much ice. Maybe put some stuff at the top here, your fruits, things like that. It's kind of how I run it. Has a nice gasket. It's a little bit smaller than the 65 gasket. The same style rubber, quality, same style hinge. Yeti really did a great job with the 15 here, and this is what they call for. This is what it says. It's the Yeti thin medium and the Yeti thin small. You can put them whatever you want, guys. I mean, you could stack them in here like that if you wanted, I guess. And put your stuff in there. You could put it in these in between drinks. You run it however you want. But what I do is I put my Yeti ice in the bottom, and I put my ice on here. And as the ice melts, it hits the Yeti ice, and the Yeti ice refreezes, and it lasts longer, guys. I run about 3 days with this for lunches. I don't open it a whole lot. I fill it up with ice, like I said. Put my dry goods in here. Open it at lunchtime. I get about 3 days. I drain the water out as I go. Do a dog bowl or whatever I do, but yeah, it's great. These Colemans, these other ones, they don't even compare. These coolers really uphold their name. I'd really like to have the in-between size. I'd like to have the Yeti 65 here, a 35 here, and my 15. Kind of have the best of both worlds. Love the 65. Let's open it up. So here's the comparison, guys. Both of them opened. There's a better look at it. So yeah, let's get back to the seal. Here's the 65 seal. It's same style rubber, guys. Nice hard seal. I think this one kind of has a lip. So does this one. Great seal. The basket also has a seal that compresses down. Obviously, when you close it, that's pretty nice too. It seals itself off. You could probably block off some heated, warm burrito or something in here if you wanted to. It would kind of seal it off and block that area. But here baskets comparison for the 65 basket compared to the Roadie 15 basket. I mean, it's pretty small, guys. You could almost put another one right next to it if you wanted to. You can almost put, I'm not sure, I don't have to. But I know that you can put 2 baskets in the 15, which is pretty cool. If you're not going to store, you know, bottles, this will hold a water bottle standing up on this side. I mean, the advantages of this is what I like the most. I have water bottles and things like that. Here's one of my bigger Yeti water bottles that actually, I'm not sure what size it is, guys. It's a pretty big water bottle. I think it's the bigger one that Yeti makes. Maybe the 32. Is that what it looks like? I think so. I'm not sure. This is the 36, guys. My 36 will fit in the bottom there. There's not much room, maybe a ½ inch, but I mean, if you wanted to put that in there, you could. I typically don't. I'll carry this. But I put my cans, you know, all my lunch stuff in there. So, the Lockport, the Yeti. You get these coolers, and they send this with the cooler. They send you a promo code. You go to Yeti.com and get your lock. Well, they're actually sold out right now, so I'm waiting to hear back from Yeti. But yeah, so it just mounts right here. Here's your 2 mounts. They just go right here. Here's the little screw indentions on the bottom. Same on the top. You can put it on either side, which is really nice. I like that. Or you can put 2 on there if you'd like to. Maybe I will. But it kind of just makes it like a normal style Yeti. I'm not sure why they didn't just make them like they did before, but that's okay. Because they make these bear-proof blocks that you can order that fit onto the Yetis. It's like the one that I have on my 65 as well. Anyways, guys, yeah, I love this cooler. Can't go wrong. $200. I think the basket was maybe 30. Yeti Ice was, you know, I think the thin medium was 13. I'm not sure how much the thin small one was. You guys, you're gonna have to look online on that one. But yeah, I love the cooler, love the latches, love the size of it. I mean, all around, it's exactly what I needed. I hope I can get my Lockport soon. And yeah, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and have a good one. Hopefully I can get my in-between Yeti. I can get got my 65. I'd like to have a 35. And my everyday, my 15 here, my Roadie. Absolutely love it. Recommend it. Love how the lock worked out. I mean, you could put 2 on either side and lock your strap down, and no one, you know, that's kind of cool. The basket's great. You can put 2 baskets in there if you'd like. You don't have to run it with the Yeti Ice. I mean, you can just put your bottles in the bottom, pull the basket out, put your bottles in the bottom, throw some ice in there. I think it holds 22 cans. This is just how I run it for my lunches and construction guy. You know, I have my big Yeti for hunt camp and the bigger stuff, camp and things like that. And, you know, of course I involve my 15 as well when it comes to that. But yeah, great products, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Have a good night. Thank you.